What is going on, everybody? This is Lethal Star Gaming, and we're Milwaukee Warhawk Dynasty on NCAA College. Year 1, we have 2 games left. We are 1-9. We face Baylor and then the dreadful Ohio State. So, we're going to finish up year 1 recruiting and get things kind of situated for next year. But that's kind of the goal today. I was able to take a look at the settings too, and I think I finally figured out why we were receiving every time. So I was able to fix that. Hopefully we'll see some differences now in the games coming forward. But with that being said, we are going to jump into our next game, and we face the Baylor Bears as we try to break this extended losing streak. I don't feel great about it, but we're going to remain hopeful. Some nice clean unis from the Baylor Bears. And Baylor not having the greatest year themselves. Another win at least makes them bowl eligible. We're not going bowling at all this year. And we're going to start at our 25-yard line. And out comes Tyler Olson. We'll put the chew clock on. And we'll get underway. Spencer Strickland in the back. He'll get the first carry of the game. He'll pick up 2 yards. Stephen Linton on the tackle. And we're going to give it to Tyson with nowhere to go. He's going to be wrapped up, and he'll lose 2 yards, and we're already at 3rd and 10. We're looking for Tyson here. He's not going to break any tackles. We'll pick up the 2 yards that we lost, and we're punting. Should be hopefully a good punt. No return. And we'll get a friendly bounce. And the Bears will start at their 23-yard line. Daquan Finn and Caden Jenkins, their top players. And a quick first play for a pass of 9 yards. Daquan Finn, the senior out of Michigan, finding his target. Had a spectacular game last week. 314, 4 touchdowns through the air. And another run. Gain of 3 for Dominic Richardson. Defense has got to play a lot better today if we have any chance at trying to win. Our defense has been extremely inconsistent. And there's a nice open field tackle by Ellinger. And Chase Freeman helping out, hopefully. And it's 3rd down and 5. And he dumps it in. Ellinger trying to make the interception late on the pickoff. And that costs the Warhawks big, is now Baylor at the 35 in Warhawk territory. And Solomon over pursues. And that's a gain of 16. For Dominic Richardson, who's already up to 40 yards on the day on the first drive alone. Now Richardson is out. There's a pass to the outside, has his man. And it's 1st and goal. Trying to break it to the outside. We're going to get there and tackle him at the 1-yard line. And a problem for us. 2nd and goal. At this point, we're just going to sell out for the run. And nowhere to go. He'll lose 2 yards. 3rd and goal. See if we can hold him to a field goal. They're going to pass wide open on the slant. And just like that, Baylor goes down the field on their first drive and takes the lead, making it 7-0. A 5-minute drive, 10 plays, 78 yards. Not the start we were looking for. Still plenty of time in this game to make some headway. Oh, and there was room there on the right side, up the sideline. Just could not get back quick enough. And we'll start at our 19-yard line. I think the other thing I might look at too in the offseason is potentially switching offensive playbooks. I'm using the Buffalo Bulls playbook. It's I think balanced offense, but I might look at switching things up and go a different route. We'll see. 3rd down and 5. We're going to look for Peaks, the freshman, CJ Peaks, with the catch for the 1st down. Needed that. Now Spencer Strickland, he'll get the handoff, cuts back inside. He'll pick up 9 yards. 2nd down and 1. Strickland remains the back. And he'll get it. Finding the crease again, and he'll pick up the 1st down at the 42-yard line. And we're going to find the next freshman, L.J. Young Jr. Open over the middle of the field. And it's another 1st down. Ball at the 30. And Tyson scrambling forward. He'll pick up 3 yards. And we're going to find L.J. Young Jr. again over the middle. 1st down. Warhawks are in the red zone. And Tyson up the middle. He'll pick up 8 yards down at the 9, 2nd and 2. The offense starting to click a little bit. Young Jr. going to be sent in motion. He's going to get it on the jet touch pass. 1 man to beat, cuts back inside, and he'll be tackled short. 1st and goal at the 3. Now Tyson again. He'll get the handoff up the middle, and it's a touchdown for the Milwaukee Warhawks. A good, quick response from this team, going down 7 after a 3 and out, and coming back with a 6-minute, 13-second drive, 11 plays, going the distance of the field to tie this one up. Now the Bears are going to take this one out of the end zone, and they'll be stopped at the 20-yard line. Well, they'll begin their 2nd drive. And a little bit of trickery here, had the whole defense fooled, and the receiver just drops the pass. This whole thing had the entire, I don't want to say touchdown, but that's pretty close. If that other receiver up front blocks, pins that other defender coming over, missed opportunity there by the Baylor Bears. Now it's 3rd down and 2. Can we get off the field? Almost jumped off sides. Not what we want. And he's going to break the tackle and just have enough for the first down. Dominic Richardson slips by the tackle. And it's first down, Baylor Bears. Freeman there to meet him. Only a gain of 2. Second down and 8. And another quick slant makes it 3rd and inches. And after 1, it's 7-7. And a crucial 3rd down play here. Can we get the Bears off the field? And Dominic Richardson's going to have a lot of daylight. And he'll pick up the first down. There's a quick pass out. And Haynes trying to get there for the open field tackle. He will, but not before a big gain there. Down to the 29-yard line. And Freeman able to meet Richardson at the line of scrimmage. Second down and 10. And a pass over the middle. He's got his man wide open. And it's first and goal at the 4. Oh, and Solomon had an opportunity, a gift basket right in his hands, and he drops the easy pick. Cannot have that. That could have been a crucial turnover. Instead, it's 3rd and goal at the 4-yard line, just trying to hang on to this one and prevent a touchdown. And touchdown, just finding the holes in the defense, but Solomon's got it. And it's 14-7. Syracuse with the win over Boston College. And we'll come back out on offense, looking to go down the field once more. Tyson up the middle, breaking a couple tackles. He'll pick up a tough 4 yards. Matt Olson is our star player. I just noticed he's got the star icon. Oh man, we were under pressure looking at the wrong guy to probably pass to, but 3rd down and 6 at our 29-yard line. And we find the freshman again, LJ Young Jr. And it's first down at the 43-yard line. And pressure coming. We fumble the ball, and Baylor's going to recover. Tyler Olson just with no room to throw the ball. Pocket collapses. And it's the first turnover of the day. And we make the tackle there. Otherwise, looking at pay dirt. And it's 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line. He's got his man wide open, the tight end, for the touchdown. And quickly, this game is starting to get out of hand. 21-7. They are just moving the ball at will. Georgia dismantles Ole Miss. Good blocking there from Gunderson. Strickland will be the lone back. He'll get the handoff, breaking it to the outside, and he'll pick up enough for a first down. Again, another handoff. This one will go to Keontae Tyson up the middle for 2. And we've got Tyson out in the flat. We got some blockers. Cuts back in, makes a man miss. 1st and 10 at the 48. Tyson gets the handoff again up the middle. He'll pick up 3. Off his back foot, trying to get it to LJ Young Jr. And it's 3rd down and 7. Trying to get Williamson to hear us. He can't hear us. Here we go. Interception. Man, that was red all the way. That'll be a pick 6. Tevin Williams III with the pick 6. Ill-advised throw there from Tyler Olson. Man stayed back in zone coverage. Was able to read that perfectly. And it is 28-7. Oh, and there was green light there. Not able to show the speed to turn it up. Gain of 2 there for Keontae Tyson. 2nd down and 8. Warhawks struggling to move the ball. And again, looking for Lawler, perfectly read by the Baylor Bears, and we're going to be forced to punt this one away. And they'll start from the 33-yard line. There's a good tackle just behind the line of scrimmage. Deshaun Weeks getting there. 2nd and 11. Good open field tackle there from Solomon, and now it's 3rd and 6. A stop here and a quick score before half would be helpful. Oh, we busted our zone. That's me. Kentron Jackson Jr. with the reception. 1st down, Baylor Bears. There's a nice tackle by Ellinger. Otherwise, Richardson has a lot of space to move. And it's a keeper by the QB. He'll pick up 4 yards, 3rd down and 3. There's a nice hit and open field tackle, and we'll finally force a field goal attempt. And see if we can at least maintain a 21-point deficit. The kick is up, And it's no good. Fading right, and the Warhawks get a little bit of a break with 2:43 left. Plenty of time to try and go down the field and score. And we'll find C.J. Peaks over the middle, break one tackle, get up to the 38-yard line, 2nd down and 1. We're going to run some no huddle here. And Tyson will get the handoff. He'll go up the middle, break a tackle, 1st down and 10. And again, we're going to look to keep the pressure on. C.J. Peaks again, 2nd and 4. We're going to try to get one more pass off. And we'll find Tyson with a lot of room in front of him. And he'll pick up the 1st down and more. And the 2-minute warning has arrived. Minute 57 left. We're at the 31-yard line of Baylor. And we're on the move. Tyler Olsen just going to take off and scramble. Plenty of room out in front of him. He'll slide down. Play it smart. 1st and 10 at the 10-yard line. This is the type of drive we need before the half. Tyson will get the dump off on the halfback screen. And they're not going to give him forward progress at the 5. They'll say he'll lose progress. And it's 2nd down and 7. Play action. Finding L.J. Young Jr., who cannot hang on to the ball. 3rd down and 7. Gonna send Foreman in motion. He's going to get it on the jet touch pass. Move up the middle of the field. He cuts back in, and it's a touchdown for the Milwaukee Warhawks. Javion Foreman with the touchdown. 33 seconds left. Plenty of time still for Baylor to put up some sort of response, but a good way to cap off our first half, you know. Some ill-advised mistakes, the fumble, the pick 6. Still plenty of time to come back into this one. A stop here would be nice. Baylor will start with the ball in the second half. Can't have that. That's not what we need. Got to play better than that. Over the middle of the field, he's going to find his man again. I mean, they're just taking big chunks out of us. Our defense is just not playing well. At the 36-yard line. It's a quick pass out to the tight end, and he's just fighting forward for more yards. 1st down. And now they're going to call timeout and go for the field goal. We're going to call timeout, try to freeze the kicker. He's already missed one. And he's going to miss it again off the upright. And the Warhawks are going to get a huge break. They'll stay down 14, but 2 doinks off the upright for the Baylor Bears, and it's still a 14-point game instead of a 20-point game. 3 possession lead, so lots of time left in this game yet. Kansas squeaks one out versus Iowa State. And there's another trick play. Gain of 4, but should have had him in the backfield. And we're going to start playing conservative. There's a quick pass out and a nice open field tackle. And it's 3rd down and 6. Almost jumped off sides. Wide open. Missed the tackle. Breaking tackles. Still breaking tackles. I mean, we almost shoved them all the way back where it wasn't a first down. 1st and 10 at the 31. Just picking up enough for the first down. Wide open is the tight end. And it's a first down at the 43-yard line. Kelsey Johnson having himself a day. Bubba Van Claiborne forcing the receiver inside. Can't make the tackle right away, but a good gang tackle. Only for 3. 2nd and 7 Baylor. And another quick pass, finding the breakage in the zone. And it's 1st down and 10 Baylor. And there's a good tackle. Not before a gain of 6. 2nd and 4. And a good move there from Richardson, again making the defender miss. 1st and 10 at the 14. Baylor moving at will. Again, another quick handoff. He'll get undercutted, but again, not before picking up 6. Touchdown. Wow. Good play. And the Baylor Bears are going to score again. Dominic Finn having himself a ball game. Dicing up this Warhawks defense. Good 5.5-minute drive, 81 yards for the touchdown. And Milwaukee will have to come back out and try and respond in their first possession. And we'll start from the 16-yard line. Tyson will start with the handoff, finding the seam up the middle. He'll pick up 5 yards. Finding McLawler just in the nick of time. He'll have enough for the first down. Tyson will get the handoff, finding 10 yards, just short of a first down. Tyson remains in the game. He'll get the handoff again, finding the crease up the middle, and he'll pick up enough for the first down. And it's 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line. The Warhawks on the move. Williamson now will get the jet pass, but he'll lose 5 yards as Stephen Linton's all over him. The Baylor Bears prepared for that one. Now we'll find Tyson over the middle of the field. He'll pick up 11, getting a big chunk of yards back for us. And we're right at midfield. Warhawks approaching the Baylor Bears territory. Quick pass out to Strickland. He's got plenty of room and space. And he'll get to the 38-yard line. 1st down and 10. Warhawks looking to try and respond. Tyson, he'll get the handoff, and this time he'll lose a yard, nowhere to go. Brendan Bett. Pressure coming. We're going to get it off to McLawler. And he'll pick up 2 yards, 3rd down and 9. And LJ Young Jr. makes the reception and has enough for the 1st down and keeps the drive alive. Great play there. We've got our man Peaks, the freshman, goes down, makes the possession catch. And it's 1st and 10 at the 12. The Warhawks are on the move. And now Tyson trying to break it back inside. He'll have enough for 6. 2nd and 4. Cameron Teague comes in, the power back. He'll get it on the handoff. Following his blockers, he'll pick up 3, 3rd down and 1. And Teague remains in. He'll get it again, finding the crease up the middle, and it's a touchdown for the Milwaukee Warhawks. Cameron Teague seeing back-to-back possessions there. And an 8-minute drive capped off with a touchdown. Still plenty of time left in this game. And Baylor will start at their 12-yard line. Need a stop. Baylor has been dicing us up. And that's not a great start. We had him stopped at the line, and he was able to fight forward for 5. And the running back's going to have a big chunk of yards to the 41, Dawson Pendergrass. And they're going to try to quickly run no huddle. And they will call another play, and Claiborne gets to the QB for the hit, but not before the throw is out. And that'll do it for the 3rd quarter, but Baylor again on the move. His defense is just having a hard time stopping any offense. I still don't know how we won against the Aggies. There's a quick slant, gain of 8. Richardson now, he's going to get the direct snap and find plenty of room up the middle. 1st and 10 at the 17. And another 1st down run. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line. Baylor having their way with this Warhawks defense. And an easy touchdown for Richardson. And that will re-extend the lead to 21. Just over 13 minutes left, but more than likely a little bit too late for this team. Tyson only able to get to the 17-yard line. And the Warhawks will come back out looking again to try and respond. Olsen really starting to take a beating. Oh, that's not going to work. That's picked. LJ Young didn't come back for it, and Williamson wasn't in position to get there. That's another ill-advised turnover. That most likely for sure seals this one away. And a great spin move there from Richardson. This one's going to come back holding on the offense. And it's 1st and 14. There's a good gang tackle. Loss of 3 yards. Quick pass out again on the slant. They'll pick up 11. And it's 3rd down and 6. Has his man wide open. We called a zone and they played it perfectly where we came down out of the zone. And the Baylor Bears have pretty much solidified themselves as a bowl-eligible team. They still have 4 games to go, but they'll go to 6 and 3, making them bowl-eligible. I mean, we're lucky that wasn't even picked off. They're all over us. I think we need to just maybe keep some of this on the ground. Some easy plays, dink and dives, and try and get this offense rolling again. That's not going to help. 3rd and 14. Pressure coming, and Olsen's got nowhere to go. And they'll start from their 45-yard line. 1st and 10, just over 10 minutes to go. There's a good gang tackle. They'll only pick up 2 yards. Taj Coles trying to get him from the outside, but it's Bubba Van Claiborne with the tackle for loss. And it's 3rd down and 10. And they're going to hand it off, and again Richardson just breaking tackle. What should have been a short gain, or short of the line to gain, turns into a big play and a 1st down. Now Colby Garland injured on the play. First injury of the year, if I'm not mistaken. Our team has relatively stayed healthy. And Baylor still looking to cap on more points. There's a nice tackle, 2nd and 9. Richardson again breaking a tackle, but he'll lose a yard. Garland is back in. 3rd and 11. There's a pass out, deflected and broken up by Noah Collins. And we'll force a field goal here. And it's through the uprights and good. as Baylor will take a 52-21 lead. And Tyson will make it to the 22-yard line. And Tyson looking for any ground to run the football, and it's 2nd down and 9. Only a gain of 1. Cameron Teague will come back in a power set. We'll give it to him. And he'll pick up 6. 3rd down and 3. L.J. Young Jr. is going to be the man in motion. He's going to get it on the jet touch pass. We'll pick up 1 block. He'll have just enough speed to get the 1st down. And it's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Now we're going to look to get Williamson in motion. He'll get it now on the jet touch pass. He'll try and cut back in. He only picks up 3. And Williamson open, cannot hang on to the ball. And it's 3rd and 7, what could have been a pretty big gain. Now we're going to look for the freshman again, and C.J. Peaks not able to hang on. And it's 4th down.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best.
I hate that McLawler is our other guy out there. He's just not, in my opinion, fast enough. And pressure coming in our face. And that'll do it. Baylor will most likely keep the ball on the ground. Run this one out. We're going to just try to prevent any more points to come on the board. We're not going to do a good job of that. And they're still passing, too. Quick pass out, 2nd and 6. Approaching the 2-minute warning. And that's a flag. This one will be coming back. And that is holding on the offense. And it's 2nd and 16. Another run. Richardson, nowhere to go. He'll only pick up 2, and that'll take us to the 2-minute warning. And Freeman able to get in there for the tackle. Only a gain of 2. That's 4th and 13, and Baylor will try another field goal. They're 1 for 3 on the day. And make that 2 for 4. All right, we've got little time left. We're going to try to move down the field and get a touchdown in here, just something positive to go into our final game of the year, where we will face Ohio State, and that was an ill-advised throw by Tyler Olson. Looking for Williamson, and this time he is able to hang on to the pass. First and 10 at the 41. Looking to try and fling that one up there over the defender. Not able to. Looking for Williamson again. And he takes a shot. Cannot hang on to the pass. And it's quickly 3rd down and 10. Tyler Olsen under pressure. He's going to scramble. Keep it himself. Up the middle to the 41. First down, Warhawks. An interception by the Baylor Bears, and he's going to pick this off for a pick 6. No one's going to catch him. Add insult to the wound. That was already gashing. Devin Lemire, 67-yard pick 6. Three interceptions on the day for the Baylor Bears. Oh, and we just don't have the speed to make it through there. There was a lot of room there to run. Just not able to break free. Second down and 10. And we'll just run this one out. Halfback draw to Keontae Tyson. 3rd down and 5. We'll try to get one more play off. Trying to find Williamson. Not able to hang on. The ball was underthrown. Pressure in Olsen's face, and we'll lose 62-21. Baylor Bears all over the Warhawks. And with that, we've only got one more game left, and it'll be against probably our most difficult opponent on our schedule. First, we will have a bye. So let's check out the recruiting. Prater is very close to committing. Dave Kendricks continues to move up. Nobody's really going for him. Darnell Zentner is moving up, but so is Wake Forest, and they do have my cat is meowing in the background. I mean, I don't know how much a visit on a bye is going to help us, but we certainly can try. I really do want to make sure we get this safety. We could sell him on proximity to home, and I think we're going to do that just before Wake Forest can get in there on week 15 to just solidify that we can close this one out. Jalen Benshaw. Good there. We did finally get DeMarco Cantwell. So it looks like he has committed to the team. 90 speed. So let me go back to our overall, and we'll go ahead and move Cantwell up. So we do have 2 gem wide receivers coming in next year. This guy is big. Pass block finesse 75. Let's fully scout him. Run block 66, pass block power, strength, pass block 72. I mean, we definitely need help on the offensive line, so I mean, he'll definitely do. Quentin Stoner, we've been sitting on you for a while. Road dog. Speed is only an 86. I mean, we'll keep where things are at for now. Jalen Foxworth. Cameron Blount. Let's just scout you a little bit. Acceleration 81, strength 81, hit power. We are going to offer you a scholarship. See if we can't jump ahead here. And with that, we are going to move forward past the bye week. They used to have it where you could look at, like, the progression of your scouting, but I can't look at it now. Ohio State is 10-0 on the year. We're 1-10. We'll look ahead at the scouting board again and kind of just see if anybody committed. It does not appear so. So Kareem Prater is very close to committing. At this point, I don't feel like we need the full 25 on him. I'll probably just throw 10 on him. George Dragos, we are not going to get. And I'm going to just remove him from the board now. Nick Akinum, we can keep on the board for now. Probably will put some more into him. Dave Kendricks, I feel really good about. I do not think we need to send a house anymore. We don't have to send or schedule a visit. Let's just DM social media. I feel pretty good about where that is at. Wake Forest is still making that push, but we have this week as well as next week. So I feel pretty good about where things are at there. Not going to take anything off. Daryl Griffin, we have been passed by Temple. I don't think we're going to get back into this one. Jalen Benshaw, we definitely need better O-linemen, so I'm going to send the house. We're doing fine there. Quentin Stoner, I'm going to get rid of. Left guard, Ron Cheeks. We're going to go ahead and scout and see what some of your stats are. Really good strength, 93. Run block is only a 69. Lead block is a 78. We are going to send the house. Oh, I was like, wait, what do you mean? I've got 115 hours. We'll go ahead and send the house on him. Enrique Streeter, let's scout him, 88 speed. Air Forces jumped out to a pretty big lead already. I think in this case we need to just play smart for what we got and what we can do for next year. 85 speed for Tyrone Fox, I'm not super worried about. Jalen Foxworth, the Florida Gators are trying to get in. So I am just going to schedule a visit because I do not want to lose this player. We're going to sell him on proximity to home. Ty Biggums, we still are fine on. We're not getting Nitschke. Let us actually finish scouting him. We can add some more targets to our list. At this point, I think we really need to just look at players that haven't really been pursued a whole lot that, gives us a chance to still get them. So like Doug Wicks, even if he's a one star, we just need to look at people I think that we can potentially get on the team next year. Scouting this year did not go as planned, or recruiting, excuse me. So we just kind of need to make sure that we have some guys coming in for next year. Bobby Gatosh. Sure, we'll get Welsh. George Rathman. Cervante Osborne. Right tackle, 6'7". I don't know if we can get in the race though versus North Carolina State. George Burks. Okay. All right, chat. Well, we've got our final game of the year. It's against Ohio State, which is definitely going to be a rivalry team of ours. So it's time to break out the rivals jerseys. And let's see if we can just make this a respectable game. I'm not expecting a lot. This is a powerhouse team. We couldn't fix the schedule to take them off. They had to stay on, so it's the Ohio State Buckeyes at the nesting grounds for the first time versus the Milwaukee Warhawks. And let's see what we can do. These are some nice clean jerseys. And this will be Tyler Olson's most likely last game starting at QB, as he is a senior. We're not bowl eligible, and we're facing against the Ohio State Buckeyes. Olson in trouble already, scrambling, just able to get rid of it as the pressure was coming from Jack Sawyer. Second and 10. Spencer Strickland able to find room. Picks up 10. First down and 10 at the 36. LJ Young Jr. going to be sent in motion. Gonna break it to the outside. We'll have plenty of room across midfield to the 45-yard line. First and 10, Milwaukee in Buckeye territory. Keontae Tyson. He's going to get the ball. He'll lose 3 yards, though. Ty Hamilton all over Tyson on the tackle. And we'll look for Foreman, who got caught up, it looked like. And it's quickly third down and 13. Tyson with the quick halfback screen, and it's fourth down and 8 at the 43. And we'll punt this one away. That's a good punt, but it's going to be brought out to the 20-yard line, just a little bit too far inside. Quinshawn Judkins and Caleb Downs are the star players for the Buckeyes. And we're going to have our hands full. Will Howard, Trayvon Henderson, and Howard's going to start this game, the QB keeper. And they're going to quickly run no huddle. Henderson the back. This time it's going to be a play fake. He'll get it out to his man. First down, Ohio State. And Freeman missing the tackle there in the backfield. Second down and 8. Quinshon Judkins. There's his stats there. Looking over the middle of the field to his tight end. And again, it looked like Bowie was burnt in coverage. Just could not keep up with the tight end there. And it's 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line. There's another quick pass. Emeka Buka with the reception. And again, Howard fighting for the end zone, and he's going to get in for the touchdown. Will Howard with the QB keeper again on the read option. And Ohio State takes a early 7-0 lead. And it's 1st and 10 at the 25-yard lines here at the nesting ground. And Tyson will get the handoff, trying to break it to the outside. He'll only pick up 3. 2nd down and 7. We'll find Gunderson over the middle. He'll only pick up 2. 3rd down and 5. And Young Jr. drops the pass, and it's 4th down and 5, and we are punting again very quickly. And it's blocked, but that might be running into the kicker. And it is roughing the kicker on Ohio State. And we are going to get bailed out here. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. What seemed like an inevitable blocked punt. And the Warhawks catch a break. Javion Foreman in motion. He'll get the jet sweep. Foreman finding space. There is a flag, and this could be holding, and it is on the offense. DeMarcus Perkins. And we will move back. So now it is 2nd down and 11. We'll find Strickland open in the flat, and he's not able to break away. And it's 3rd down and 12. Just nothing. This Ohio State team is just all over us. 4th and 12, and we're going to punt again. And we will get this one off. And it will bounce. And we'll get a friendly bounce to the 9-yard line. 1st and 10, Buckeyes. And Henderson, he'll pick up 5 yards on the 1st down carry. Oh, 1st down. That was my gosh trying to get there. And Will Howard again is going to get popped. He's hanging on to the ball. And we're going to play the QB keeper in that read option a lot easier, conservative now. It seems like they're running that a lot more than I would have anticipated. 3rd down and 5. There's a good stop right at the line of scrimmage. Can we get off the field? Going deep, has a man, but overthrows him. Will Howard with his first incompletion on the day. And the Warhawks will get a chance here to return. Tyson's got nowhere to go, and we'll start at the 14-yard line. Olsen finding space. He'll be sacked, and it's holding again on the offense. They might decline this and take the sack. And they will. We'll find Tyson just shortly over the middle, just trying to pick up some yards, and it's 3rd down and 12. Olsen nowhere to go. He'll lose a yard again on the sack, and will be passing, or punting the ball again. Good punt. And Ohio State will start from their 43-yard line. Just under 3 minutes to go. And able to get to Judkins in the backfield. He'll lose a yard. 2nd down and 11. And he finds his man. Breaks another tackle out in space. One man to beat. Ellinger will get there to tackle Smith. And they're going to quickly run no huddle here. Wow. I don't even know what to say to that. That was wild. That was a lot of missed tackles. Not able to get around the corner there fast enough. And Ohio State up 14-0 here in the first quarter. And Keontae Tyson is the lone back. He'll get the handoff, trying to find yards, and he is popped. And he fumbles the ball, and that is a quick turnover. Caleb Downs with a massive hit. There's a quick pass to, maybe it looked like Henderson. Trayvon Henderson, but not able to hang on to it. Or number 2, sorry. Emeka Buka. And pressure coming to Will Howard, and Nico Solomon with the sack. 3rd and 16. We'll back this defense up a little bit. Play the under route. And it's 4th and 5, and we'll hold them to a field goal. And it'll be good through the uprights, and Ohio State capitalizes on the turnover with a field goal. And we'll start from our 16-yard line, looking to try and do anything, honestly, positive on offense. This has been a rough first quarter. We knew this was going to be a tough game. And it's 2nd down and 11. Sonny Styles in on the tackle for the loss. And that'll do it for the first quarter. 17-0. Ohio State over the Warhawks. And there you can see the Big Ten standings. Strickland still the halfback. He'll get it. And he'll only pick up 2 yards. 3rd down and 9. Pressure coming. Tyler Olson's just going to get the pass off. He'll find Williamson. Not enough for the first down. 4th and 3, and we're going to be forced to punt again. And not our greatest punt. And they'll start from the 43-yard line. Pressure coming. Will Howard's got the pass off. And again, it's tight end with the reception for a big chunky change. And it's 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line. Pressure coming, and Will Howard's going to get sacked again. Taj Cole's coming off the edge. 2nd down and 20. And Deshaun Weeks couldn't get the tackle in the backfield, and Trayvon Henderson will pick up 5, 3rd down and 15. And we're going to play respective here. And we'll make the open field tackle, and they're going to go for it. Ohio State says, "We are not afraid of you." Quick pass out again to the tight end. And it's 1st down and 10, Buckeyes. Trying to get to Henderson in the backfield. We will. There is a flag on the play. And we'll push him back. Pressure coming, and Howard's going to be sacked again. This time, Nico Solomon. And Henderson will get the handoff. He's got a lot of room. He'll pick up 13, and it's 3rd down and 18. As his man. Oh, man, and they're just finding the holes in this defense. Great play there. Finds the hole in the zone coverage. And Ohio State's up 24-0. And the Warhawks offense will come back out on the field. Only have 45 yards on the day, all through the air. And Tyler Olson looking to scramble out. He'll just take this himself. He'll pick up 7 yards. Second down and 3. Warhawks Trying to push forward for a first down, 3rd and 1. Tyson will get the handoff once more, and he'll fight forward for a first down and more. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. Williamson in motion. He'll get it on the jet touch pass, and he'll pick up 7 yards, 2nd down and 3. Spencer Strickland is the back. He'll get it now on the sweep, and he'll have enough for a first down. Tyson again will get the handoff. He'll pick up 2, 2nd down and 8. And Tyson will get it on the halfback screen, and he'll pick up a first down in Ohio State territory now at the 47-yard line. Tyson with the handoff, trying to cut back. He'll just make it back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. Almost picked off by the backer. And it's quickly now 3rd down and 10. And the Warhawks offense looks to be stalling out. Didn't do anything. We'll punt this one away again. And they'll start from the 11-yard line. Trying to get to Judkins and not able to make the tackle in the backfield. Bowie misses, and it's a gain at 8, 2nd down and 2. Now Henderson the back, and he'll be met by Freeman. Loss of 2, 3rd down and 4. And 1st and 10 Buckeyes, under 3 minutes to go. Tate with the reception, and Will Howard having himself a perfect day thus far. And Henderson will lose 4 yards. Taj Coles makes the tackle. And another tackle almost made by Freeman, but Judkins breaks free. They'll pick up 4, and it's 3rd down and 10. We're at the 2-minute warning. And another sack, Will Howard. Feeling the pressure from Kobe Garland. And we'll try to put some points on the board before the half ends. Tyson with the return. He'll get to the 27-yard line with 1:15 left. And Strickland with the reception. He'll pick up 7. 2nd down and 3. We're going to run no huddle. Strickland will get the handoff, finding space up the middle for the first down, down at the 40-yard line. Olsen under pressure is going to be met by Jack Sawyer. Trying to look for L.J. Young Jr. And it's quickly 3rd down and 17. Strickland will get the carry. He'll pick up 4 only. And Ohio State will call timeout, looking for the ball one more time. There's a great punt. And they'll start from the 19-yard line with 15 seconds left. And we're going to look to just play conservative here. Don't want to give up anything where they can put more points on the board. And that'll do it. 24-0. Ohio State all over the Warhawks. And they will start with the ball this second half. And Judkins will pick up 3 yards. Good tackle there. 2nd down and 7. And Henderson up the middle. He'll pick up 6. 3rd down and 1. And we'll look to try and stifle this Buckeye offense with their first possession out the half. Not going to happen. Will Howard on the read option, able to find his receiver. 1st and 10 Buckeyes. Now Henderson the back. He's got room to run. First and 10 at the 44 of the Warhawks. And Weeks just let Henderson run past him. Not sure what happened there. Could have easily tried to make the tackle, but Deshaun Weeks lets Henderson just stride on by. Pressure. Oh my goodness. I'm so mad at myself. Freeman just runs past Will Howard. No attempt to try and wrap him up or anything on the play action. And it cost the Warhawks dearly. They give up a touchdown and a flag. The defense is frustrated. Roughing the kicker. Take him out at the knees. Fuck it. Terrell Pace, you've been doing it all year. And it is 31-0 in what is being a beating of the Warhawks right now. This team will look very different next year with a more hopeful season in sight. Second down and 8. We're going to hit Strickland. He'll pick up another 2 yards, and it's quickly 3rd down and 6. Tyson in. We're going to try and get rid of it, and Olsen's not going to release it fast enough, and it's quickly a 3 and out. And he's going to have a good return. He'll get it to the 37-yard line. And another pass to Emeka Buka. And he's not able to break out of that shoestring tackle, but picks up a big chunk of yards. And it's already down at the 28-yard line of the Warhawks. Play action. He'll find his tight end, G. Scott Jr. And it's 1st and 10 at the 13. And there's a nice tackle just behind the line of scrimmage. Second down and 11. Pressure in Will Howard's face. He'll be hit again. And it's third down and 11. I mean, man, our defenders are just really bad off the ball around. Our goal, I think, for this game is just, I don't know, don't give up 60 points. Like, we're going to struggle on offense trying to move this ball. Ohio State is clearly the more superior team. I don't think this team has ever been in such a big game in terms of, who their opponent is. And it's certainly showing. First and 10, down 38-0. Spencer Strickland the back. And he'll pick up 3 yards. Haven't seen a lot of Tyson in. We'll find Strickland again, and he's got room to run. Fighting forward to the 39-yard line. Now Tyson in at back. He'll get the handoff, and he'll be stifled right at the line of scrimmage. Second down and 9. Halfback draw. Works perfectly as Strickland finds some room to the 49-yard line. Strickland again finding some room up the middle. He'll pick up 6. Second down and 4. And Strickland's going to get it again, finding some room. And it's going to be holding. It'll be second down and 14 now. We've got Peaks over the middle, and he cannot hang on after the big hit. And it's third down and 14. And we can't even get the pass out. This Ohio State defense all over the Warhawks. And we're just going to punt this one out of bounds. No return. They'll start at the 15-yard line. And Bowie will make a tackle just behind the line of scrimmage. Second and 11. And a flag on the play. This could be holding, and it will be. The tight end, G. Scott Jr., called for the penalty. And we will accept that, and it is second down and 14. Freeman can't make the tackle. Haynes will barely make a shoestring tackle. It is third down and inches. Breaking tackles, and Judkins won't go down, but finally, after breaking 3 tackles, we get him in the backfield for fourth down and 5, and the Buckeyes will punt. Might be our best defensive stand all day. Tyson, he'll get it to the 31-yard line, first and 10. Strickland's going to get the handoff. He'll pick up 1. Looking for Foreman. He'll have the reception. 3rd down and 1. Tyson is the lone back. He's going to get it. Cutting up the field. 1st and 10 Warhawks. Strickland with the handoff, looking for room. He's going to meet Caleb Downs, but will only pick up 1. We'll find Peaks this time. He'll pick up 3 yards, and it's quickly 3rd down and 6, but that'll be the end of the 3rd quarter. And it'll be Ohio State 30-0. Just cannot get anything going. Some Darude playing, or Sandstone playing in the background. Love it. We're going to find Tyson just for the quick dump off. It's 4th and 4 at midfield. And we are going to keep the offense out there. I mean, if I floated it, I think we're okay. I didn't. Pick 6. That's gone. Ill-advised throw. Keenan Nelson Jr. with the pick 6. $45-0 now. Ohio State all over the Warhawks. There's a good spin from Tyson. And it is 1st and 10 at the 16. And Williamson in motion. He'll get the jet touch pass. And he'll pick up 1 yard. Second and 9. We're going to run the option, get it to Tyson, and they weren't ready for it. Tyson will pick up 7. 3rd down and 2. Cameron Teague, the lone back. He'll get the handoff and meet Sawyer, but he'll have enough for the 1st down. Tyson again will get the handoff, and he'll only pick up 2 yards. Tyson again looking for some room. He'll pick up 6. 3rd down and 2. Cameron Teague back in as the lone back. He's going to get it again up the middle, and he'll have enough for a 1st down. And Tyson speared in the backfield. He'll lose 3 yards. Young Jr.'s going to get this on the jet touch pass in motion. Played perfectly by Ohio State. He'll have enough for 1. 3rd down and 12. Quick pass to LJ Young Jr. Can't hang on. Takes a big shot. And it's 4th and 12, and we're forced to punt. And we'll get a friendly bounce here, and they'll start at the 12-yard line. And it looks like the backups are in now. Peoples, the freshman running back at Texas.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels. Maybe mix up a few
And Solomon with the solo tackle. James Peoples again with the rush. And Solomon one more time with the solo tackle in the backfield. And we'll force a 3 and out. Still looking for our first points on the day. And we'll start from our 41-yard line. Olsen scrambling. He'll pick up 9. And he'll get us to a 2nd and 1. Tyson with the handoff, finding room up the middle. And he'll get to the 38-yard line, his biggest run of the day. Second down and 10, just over 6 minutes to go here. Warhawks just looking to put, I think, any points on the board. Tyson not ready for the ball. And it's quickly 3rd and 10. We're definitely not in field goal position yet. And Olsen scrambling forward, and he'll pick up the first down himself. And it's the Warhawks approaching Buckeye territory in the red zone. We're going to find Tyson out of the backfield. He'll pick up 6, 2nd down and 4. Trying to get it out to Tyson. And not able to hang on, and it's 3rd down and 4. Strickland now the lone back. And pressure coming, he couldn't release. And we're just going to try and put a field goal on the board and not get shut out. That is the goal, and we missed it. And it is 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line. And Ohio State looking for the shutout. There's a good tackle behind the line of scrimmage. Bubba Van Claiborne. Getting the Peoples in the backfield. And it's play action. And they'll find the tight end for a 1st down. There's another tackle for a loss of 3. 2nd and 13, just under 3 minutes to go. Henderson comes back into the game. And it's 3rd down and 4. And able to hang on to it, and he'll pick up the 1st down, and that'll bring us to the 2-minute warning. And it looks like the Warhawks are facing a shutout here to end the season versus their rival Ohio State. And Freeman not able to make the tackle. Peoples out in space. And the Warhawks not interested in calling timeouts. This game is well out of hand. They will be happy with this one just to end. Peoples up the middle for the last play of the game. Gain of 6. And that'll do it. Ohio State will shut out the Milwaukee Warhawks in the last game of the year at home at the Nesting Grounds. Milwaukee will go 1-11 on the year, with their only win coming against, surprisingly, a ranked opponent. We do level up to level 4. But if we come back and look at the score and schedules, and we take a look back, I believe it was week 5. I could be wrong. We played Florida. Just look at the Big Ten. We played Colorado. Week 7 we played, so it was week 4 then. Yeah, week 4. We somehow beat Texas A&M 17-13. We'll go ahead here and advance to the next week. And now it's pretty much all about the off-season and recruiting and trying to get ourselves in a position for next year. We can upgrade our coach skills, which I definitely would like to do for recruiting. We are going to I think do this for sure, and then I want to work on O-lineman. And we have a bye week. You can look at some of the top stories. Ohio State will face Michigan. Notre Dame versus USC. Dante Craig was the defensive player of the game. We'll look at recruiting right now, see if we were able to get anybody, and we did. Kareem Prater is now with the Milwaukee Warhawks, so we do have 3 gems coming into next year, one being a D tackle, which we need a lot of help on the defensive side of the ball. So that is definitely good news. If we go look at Darnell Zentner, I feel like he's going to commit after this week. It won't get to Wake Forest in week 15. We are on week 14 now, so that should be helpful. Dave Kendricks, I expect to sign with us as well. In fact, I am just going to leave social media on there. I feel pretty good about that. Richard Muller is a 6'5", 321-pound D tackle. I definitely want to scout you. 73 speed, 72 tackle, strength is an 81. He's a power rusher. So we offered him a contract or a scholarship. We're gonna throw some recruitment on him. Jalen Benshaw. We're close to closing out to the top 3, so that's good. A.J. Michaels, we're outbeating North Carolina State right now. Ron Cheeks, we've gone all in on and recruiting him, trying to bolster our O-line. Jalen Foxworth, the Gators, we're trying to make a push. I don't think they're going to get there. Deshaun Foxworth, we can do a little bit of scouting here. Hit power 76, block shedding 75. Go ahead and we'll up what we're doing with him. Do a little scouting here. Sure, we'll throw down some time on him. Lewis Fung, David Webb, we do need to look at. I suppose a lot of things, to be honest. Let's get in here on a center because we're going to want a better center. Lawrence Sawyer, we're doing fine on. And then we'll offer a scholarship to George Rathman. All right. We'll go ahead. We'll advance to next week. And we'll look at recruiting again. We can look at the top stories. So Ohio State beats Michigan 23-21. Major letdown, number one. Clemson won't be ranked that high for long after getting upset at home by South Carolina. USC knocks off Notre Dame. So some upsets there, but let's look at recruiting. I'm going to assume we're going to have some more here committed. So Dave Kendricks does sign with the Warhawks, and so does Darnell Zentner. So that is good. We have now 5 3-star recruitments. So coming along, Jalen Benshaw. I still feel really good about where we're at there. Ron Cheeks. Jalen Foxworth also comes and signs with us. So we have another gem 3-star commit. That makes 5. So that is good. We have an offensive player, power back. And let's take a look here. Cameron Blount. Auburn is really now pushing on Cameron Blount. And we've got a lot more time to play with, so I'm going to go ahead and send the house on him, see if we can't stay in front. We'll look at George Rathman. Actually, let's go back up and focus on some of these players. Nick Aquinum. Run block is a 61, pass block 60. We're going to get back in the race on him a bit more. Richard Muller. We are going to take this off and also up our ante on him. I like where things are at Jalen Benshaw. I'm not removing it. AJ Michaels, I think we're fine on right now. If anything, I'll just add social media to it. Ron Cheeks, we're fine. Not going to change anything there. Tyrone Fox, another power back that we were scouting. He was a 2-star. I think I'm going to get rid of him. I'm okay with that. Running for, we're going to scout him a little bit. 91 speed, and I think we are going to get really aggressive with him as well, as he's an elusive back. Deshaun Foxworth. We'll just finish scouting. And I like where everything is at there. Flanagan, we surpassed. Ronald Stork for a center. We're okay there. Blount, we're okay. So we'll go look at the prospect list again. Richard Nesbitt. Why not? From Wisconsin. All right. Let us go ahead and we'll advance another week. And if we take a look here, we can look at some top stories. Big Ten Championship, Wisconsin versus Ohio State, Kansas, Utah. Let's go look at the conference standings, and it is Ohio State versus Wisconsin. Heisman finalists. We can take a look here. It is Will Howard, Carson Beck, Cameron Rising, Cameron Ward, and Caden Salter. The college football playoff bracket. We'll take a look at this. It's got Ohio State with the 1 seed, Utah, then Clemson, Missouri, followed by Miami, Georgia, Michigan, over Wisconsin, Oregon, Virginia Tech, Kansas, who we lost to earlier in the year, USC, and Liberty. We can look at managing our staff now, and I'm going to fire most likely both of these coaches. So if we look at our offensive coordinator, I think for both of these, yeah, we're probably going to fire both of them and start fresh. And now we can look at hiring coaches, which will be available next week. We can't do anything else, so we're going to advance. And we'll take a look here. Will Howard wins the Heisman, only 2 picks on the year, 45 touchdowns, 3,824 yards. So Will Howard is your Heisman. Chase Freeman, Best Defensive Player Award, 92 total tackles for a loss, 27 with 2 picks. And Nico Solomon, Best Defensive Back Award winner, 56 tackles. And Chase Freeman, Best Linebacker Award winner. We can now look at the coach carousel because we got to hire some new offensive. Oh, wait, I don't want to go for. Hold on here. Manage staff. I don't care about the coach carousel. So we got to look at hiring a new offensive and defensive coordinator. So let's take a look at who is available. And we have like a good pipeline too. South Carolina's not terrible. Pennsylvania. We could take a look at his tree here, and he is a motivator. But we can't really look at what those traits are. In Missouri, we've got a motivator. Duke LaRue. It's a tactician. Likes to run the pistol. I think we'll look at hiring Duke LaRue. And then for defense, Ty Conhine, Ty Conhine. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Dakota Ficken, Devonta Minnis, Metro Atlanta, Tidewater, Alabama Pipeline, Quentin Schaefering. Think we're gonna go with Schaefering, to be honest, just because it's that Alabama pipeline. He does have a little bit into recruitment. So we're going to try to get Quentin Schaefering. And then we can look at early National Signing Day. Jalen Bensaw decides to sign with us. So that is good news. We'll go ahead and slide him up the board. And he might be the only one that has decided to sign with us. We have 0 hours. We can't really do anything else. We're all in on Cameron Blount, so that's good. Ronald Stork, Roland Stork, we're number 1 there. Stephen Flanagan, we stay in the lead. Deshaun Foxworth, we actually lose out. Arizona is now pursuing him pretty hard, along with Arizona State. Tremaine Biggums, we are in the lead on. Ron Cheeks, we're in the lead on. A.J. Michaels, we are getting past just barely by North Carolina State. Richard Muller, we're fine. And Nick Keenum, we look fine on as well right now. So nothing to be done there. We'll go ahead and advance the week. And we can look at our staff and see what happens. Both of them were hired. So we have our staff filled out. There's only 8 teams left. We can go ahead and look at the college playoff bracket and what happened. Georgia beats Liberty. Oregon beats Virginia Tech. Miami over Notre Dame. And Michigan beats USC. So we'll go ahead and advance the week again. And we'll go back. We'll look at the college playoff bracket. We've got Georgia beating number 4 Alabama 38-17. Oregon all over Ohio State 42-21. Utah loses to Michigan, and Clemson over Miami. We'll go back. We can't really do anything else, so we'll advance the week again. And it'll be Clemson and Oregon in the national championship. And Oregon wins over Clemson in a close one, 24-17. Nothing we can really do. So Oregon beats Clemson. TJ Parker, 3 sacks. Cade Klubnik, new record in loss. Clemson's Cade Klubnik sets a single-season conference record for pass yards, but his Tigers still fall to the Ducks, 4,663 yards. So we'll advance again to the next week. See, now this pops up, which is interesting because that normally never pops up. So recruiting update we can look at now. Lewis Fung and Clay Scarborough were in the lead for both of them. Interesting that now just starts popping up. Players leaving. Cameron Teague is looking on leaving due to playing time. And Hunter Haynes, the freshman, transferring due to playing time. We can try to persuade. He's not been persuaded. Try to persuade. Cameron Teague has not been persuaded. So they are both leaving. We lose Demetrius Williamson, our center. A lot of our starters. Chase Freeman graduates. Jaden Bowie. Tyler Olson, all gone. So we'll go to the next week. See, now nothing pops up. It's interesting. So now we can look at the transfer portal and off-season recruiting still. So where things stand, we have 7 people signed thus far. We have 600 hours and a lot of people to still try and go after to finish. I think what I want to do if I go back to the recruiting board, I want to get rid of a lot of people that I think we're no longer going to have a shot at, like George Burke's off. Romeo Welsh will leave on for now. Doug Wicks can go. We'll keep LaMichael Griffin. We'll get rid of. DeVoe. We want to make some room for potential transfer portal people to try and get them in the building. So I want to make some room. Jamal Melvin can go. Ronell Flowers. Is there anybody that we've lost out on? Probably Deshaun Foxworth. But we'll see. I'll keep him for now. A.J. Michaels. We're so close on Nick Keenum, which is great. Most likely I will just put 5 on him. But we got 8 spots opened up. Let's look at the transfer portal and who is potentially fits to come play for us. So Cade Martin, true freshman. And we need a center, so I love that already. We have a halfback already that I'm pretty happy with. Jordan Johnson. Right guard, John Ward. Elijah Herring, a 4-star true junior run stopper. We'll go ahead and go after him. 4-star is interested in us. Deontay Anderson. Brian Grant. Excuse me one second. So let's look here. Brian Grant, left tackle, 3 stars. 6'7", 332 pounds. I think that's somebody we might want to add to our board. J.D. Stewart, a field general, middle linebacker. Right tackle, George Jackson. Right end, Jordan Ross. Some of these guys were second. Casey Cigars. I don't need halfbacks. Wesley Williams, true sophomore. Caleb Bryant, true freshman right end. Iowa State's in the mix there. Left guard, Kenton Girardo. I mean, if we can bolster our O-line, that's huge. Will Larkins. Aaron Bryant, true sophomore. Iowa State's going after him. Tony Livingston. Could try to go after a tight end, a blocking tight end, though. Let's just take a look at tight ends. Terrence Torrance, vertical threat, true sophomore. Let's go ahead and add him. And then what I want to do is where are we on some of these guys? I think we're going to look at corners in the transfer portal on some of these. Matt Lockridge. I think we have the potential to go after a lot of guys. Now, Elijah Herring is a 4-star recruit. I'm definitely going to send the house. We can't do too much more. We're going to do this. We're going all in on him for sure. We've got 6 more spots opened up. We're going to go back to the transfer portal. I want to look at defense at corners. Who's interested in coming to play for us that's from the corners? Absolutely nobody. They hate us. Free safety. We have 2. Caleb Harris, true freshman. Strong safety. CJ Turner, true freshman. Let us look at QB. Absolutely nobody. Wide receiver. Keyshawn Robinson. How about tight end? So we do have Terrence Torrance, Tom Larson, Tony Livingston, Martavius Collins, Lance Langford. Let's look at defensive tackles. Aaron Bryant, Kalen Hill. So they're all. Iowa State can't go for all of them. I mean, literally, Iowa State's like number 1 on all of them. Doug Bluelli, Matt Sitsky-Titano. I don't even know if that's how you pronounce that. Dorian Ray Jr. We're going to add both these guys to the list. Outside linebackers, we've got Elijah Herring, which is really surprising. Again, Iowa State kind of all over these guys. Middle linebacker, we've got J.D. Stewart. Christian Allegro, true sophomore from Wisconsin. We can try. Let's look at offensive guard. John Ward. We've got Kenton Gerardo. Ben Murawski from UConn, where his 3rd. Iowa State's obviously in there. Jax Harrington. Let's do it. All right. So, we're all in on Elijah Herring. Let us go back up and just start from here. So, Nick Hakeem, I think we can get. Richard Muller, we're going to hold off on. Ron Cheeks, we're very close to getting, so I want to keep the pressure on there. Ty Biggums, we're doing very good. I want to keep the pressure on here. Deshaun Foxworth, we'll see. Cameron Blount and Auburn, we're facing Auburn on that. All right. let us start down here then. Kenton, Jared, you're going to get a scholarship. Wesley Williams, we need to offer these guys definitely scholarships to just get off to a good start, and we need help on defense and the offensive line, so that is kind of like my big priority right now. So let's get all these guys scholarships. CJ Turner, Terrence Torrance, Kalen Hill, Aaron Bryant, Samuel M. Pemba. Give me a second here. Christian Allegro, Jax Harrington. Now we do need to scout a little bit to see what we're dealing with. I want to work on offensive line for sure. Impact blocking, lead blocking, speed is okay. I'm not worried about that. But we're going to go heavy on Kenton. George Jackson I also want to go heavy on. We're going to look at his abilities. Pass block is great. Strength is really good. I've seen all I need to see for a right tackle. I'm actually going to send the house. I really like his stats. J.D. Stewart, pursuit 83, tackle 87. That's what we need. Speed is slow. So we'll softly recruit you. Don't love the speed. Brian Grant, 82 pass block power. So pass block is a 76, run block 74, 91 strength. We'll go ahead and send the house. Cade Martin, we just lost our starting center, 58 speed. Run block is a 75. Gonna send the house there as well. Aaron Bryant, 89 strength, hit power. Let's go ahead and get some on you. And Quaylen Hill, I don't have a lot left, but we're just gonna put some on you. Jax Harrington, same. We're going to roll with that and kind of just see what happens in the first week. Hopefully we'll get some people that'll commit right away. At least one, our tight end that I think we just put 5 on. He should commit. Yep, Nick Akinum, so that is good. Nick Akinum commits. Cade Martin. Cade Martin, we're well within first there so far. Same with Brian Grant. J.D. Stewart, we go off to third. Ole Miss is in front. George Jackson, we take the lead there. Wesley Williams, losing to Maryland and Buffalo Bulls right now, but then Kenton Jardo were first. Galen Hill were third. And Aaron Bryant were first. So we need to keep the pressure on. So we'll go again looking at the transfer portal and recruiting. We got 200 hours. Ron Cheeks is close. Tremaine Biggums, we're doing fine on. I'm not going to lower them. If I look here, I mean, I just don't feel like you're super... I'll put 10 on here for now. So Cade Martin, we're doing fine on. I'm not going to change that. Elijah Herring, the Gators, really getting involved here. I'd like to schedule a visit. And we can definitely get him. Oh, we don't know what his other ones are yet. That's tough. we're going to have to wait. What we could do, stop sending the house. We could hard sell, but we don't know really what he wants. We're going to do that. We're going to risk it. And then we could soft sell on top of that. Man, that's tough. I think we got to just keep sending the house one more week and just see if we can hang with the Gators. I think that's just going to be tough. Brian Grant, we're fine on. J.D. Stewart, I'm not too worried, honestly, if we do lose out on him. He's pretty slow. Wesley Williams, let's go ahead and just scout you. Awareness, speed, 73, play rack strength. I mean, we'll definitely throw some on you. Kenton Giardo, we're going to pull this off. I want these players. Terrence Torrance, I think we can easily get in the running for. Speed is only a 77, but we'll put some down on him. C.J. Turner, we're definitely out of the race on already. Aaron Bryant, we're going to definitely send the house. We have 50 left, excuse me. I'll do that. Jax Harrington, we're in first place. There, I'm going to up it. Christian Allegro, we're losing out to Temple pretty big right now, but I feel like we can get in the race. Samuel Mpemba, we're definitely not getting in that race. And we'll go back to the prospect list here. And let us look at middle linebackers. Oops. Bobby Gadosh again is there. Daniel B. J.D. Stewart's just not going to happen. Steven Souls Jr., true freshman. I'll add Welsh again. Nick Cavill, pass coverage. Deontay Folk. Cordell Irvin. Trent Cooper. How about corners? Clay Scarborough. We'll re-add. Why not? Why not? All right. That's the end of week 2. See, and it doesn't show. I don't like that sometimes it shows. Either it's like it takes forever. I don't know. That's just weird. Let's go ahead and look at our recruiting now and see if anybody has signed with us. Elijah Herring. So the Gators did pass us, but we are in the top 3. No scheduled visits. I'm going to schedule a visit this week. and I think we sell him on. I think we do conference prestige. But we don't have anything. So I think proximity to home is better. So that's what we're going to do. Brian Grant, we're fine on. George Jackson, we're okay. We're moving up. Maryland for Wesley Williams. Kenton Gerardo, we're doing fine. Terrence Torrance, we're getting in the race. Quaylen Hill, we're gaining a little bit of Steve. And Ole Miss out of nowhere really jumps up on Aaron Bryant. There's not really... I think I can take some off of Cheeks at this point and just put 5. I feel pretty good about that. Ty Biggums, I feel we can take some off of him. We are not getting Foxworth at this point. Terrence Flanagan, I just don't think it's going to happen. I think here we definitely need to schedule a visit. And here we can also do playing time. Let's just go here. Who's first for us? I mean, at this point, it's kind of like, who can we just get in? I mean, we'll add Martin Colley back. That's fine. Power rusher, Slade Ramsey. Sure. All right. This could be a big week to see if we make significant ground on our 4-star recruit. So Tremaine Biggums, we've reached the top 3 on. Son of a gun, it didn't let me look at stuff. All right, let's take a look. Nobody looked like committed. Tremaine Biggums were top 3. Ron Cheeks were very close. I don't think Northwestern's going to catch us. So I feel good there. Cade Martin, Liberty is pushing. Elijah Herring. We just squeaked out the lead. We can't do anything else. We've done everything. I guess we could hard sway and soft sell. So a hard sway, we could go oh man, that's not good. We're going to do this. And then can we do a soft sell? And for that, I think we do prestigious. I don't know. This is going to be a tough one. Like where we are there, George Jackson. I'm not going to lose out on you, so we're going to schedule you a visit. And we'll do proximity to home. Wesley Williams, we're very close. I could try and schedule a visit to get him to commit, but I want to check first where everything else is at. Aaron Bryant. We just had the week 3 visit. Or we're on week 3, are we not? That's going to be tough. I think we're going to do playing style. They can't get them all. Christian Allegro, we're second. Jax Harrington. I mean, this is that last, big week to make a significant push here. I think if we can get Williams in on a visit, we might be able to sway him. Or not sway him. Get him over. So we're going to sell him on conference prestige. I think we're going to bail on Allegro. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put more on Quentin Hill. We've already got a visit scheduled. We can hard sell. Or send the house. No, we're going to hard sell. And we're going to do that. And then we're going to soft sell. Then we got 5 left. I'm going to we'll go ahead and offer and just see if we can get in the race here. Look at the prospect list one more time. I don't think it's really going to matter. Sure, we'll add Jaden Bethea. And we'll go ahead to the next week. See what happens. Well, we were able to sway and get him on board with the team. Elijah Herring goes to the Gators. We could not win out. That is sad. So we'll take a look at National Signing Day just to see how we finished off. Ty Beavers, Cantwell, Prater, Kendrick, Zentner, Foxworth, Benshaw, Keenum, Richard Muller, A.J. Michaels we hold off on. Ron Cheeks, Ty Biggums, Sergio Trinidad, Lewis Fung. Do any of these guys, because we didn't scout them, they probably doesn't. Oh, yeah, we can. So we can look at some of these development traits. So Ty Beavers has star development trait. Cantwell has impact. Prater has impact. Cave Kendricks is just normal. Daryl Zentner has impact. Jalen Foxworth, impact. Jalen Benson, normal. Ron Cheeks, normal. Tremaine Biggums has star potential. And Jalen Foxworth's just with the impact. He has 94 speed, 84 trucking. Stiff arm is an 84. Biggums is 91 speed with a juke move of a 79. Spin, break, tackle. Interesting. Lewis Fung, Blunt went to Auburn. We did get a kicker. Didn't have to do anything really there. Louis Fung has impact, though. George Raithman. Elijah Herring, unfortunately, we could not get. Cade Martin, normal. Brian Grant has impact. George Jackson does go to Georgia Tech. We didn't get Wesley Williams. Kenton Giero go as normal. Terrence Torrance has normal. Quaylen Hill has normal. Aaron Bryant has impact. Jax Harrington, normal. Romeo Welsh, we did not get. Nick Cavill has normal. Clay Scarborough has normal as well. So overall, it looks like we have class of 25 coming in. Position changes we can go ahead and take a look at. Dave Kendricks, the QB that we scouted, was an athlete. We can go look at what he could potentially be if we changed him, but he's clearly a QB, so that is what we are keeping him at, his QB. And yeah, that'll do it there. So we'll go ahead and advance to the next week. And we can look at our training results and kind of see how our team develops. So we are now a 77 overall team. Matthew York, our punter, is our best player at an 82. Andrew Spanway is now an 81 overall. It says 77, but playing up to an 81. Our right guard, DeMarcus Perkins, is playing up to a 79. Keontae Tyson stays with us. He's a 76 overall. Scott McLawler stays with us, 78. Spencer Strickland, Noah Collins, Taj Coles, Javian Foreman, Kalen Franklin, Bubba Van Claiborne. So we're definitely seeing some progress here. Terrell Pace, 83 speed at corner. Yeesh. So we do definitely move up and get some much needed progression from our team. So that is good. Let us go ahead to the next week. We can custom conferences. We don't need to do that. Encourage transfers. We are over by a decent amount. So let us start by looking at QBs. Is there anybody that we can encourage to leave? Honestly, Jarvis we can encourage to leave. At halfbacks, Tavian Grant can leave. Ty Hardy can leave. Biggums is a 67 overall freshman, and Foxworth is a 70 overall freshman. We'll leave that there. Wide receivers, I'm sure there's a lot that will end up having leave. DeMarco Cantwell is a 60. Ty Beavers is a 67. Asher Varner, you will probably never see the field. Traylon Bell, you will stay. Scooter Page is a junior. CJ Peaks doesn't have the speed. Tanner Millam, you can go. We'll leave that. Tight end, Springer, goodbye. Schmidt, goodbye. Alk Gunderson was terrible for us. I feel good there. Left tackle, Andrew Spanway, our freshman, redshirt freshman, doing well. Left guard, Um, Isaiah Crowder. Eric Paulding is a sophomore redshirt, but we'll keep everybody there. Center, Ronald Stork is a 60. Cade Martin is a redshirt freshman at a 72. Right guard, A.J. Michaels is a 63. Jermaine Houston, Doug Barlow, DeMarcus Perkins. Jax Harrington, the senior that we got, is an 80 overall. Right tackle, I don't think we'll be moving anybody there. Left end, you can go. Dustin Flint, we'll keep everybody there. D tackle, I'm okay here. Right end, Sergio Trinidad is going to stay with us. Kobe Garland made a lot of mistakes. I think I'm going to encourage you to leave. Left outside linebackers, good here. Middle linebacker, I think I'm fine here. Right outside, I am good. Corners, Louis Fung is a 59 overall. Sidney Stovall is a 66. Malik Moon. Terrell Pace, I think you are going to go. You're just too slow to even honestly be on the team. Freshman, Michael Roderick Jr., Kingsley Reese. Darnell Zentner is going to stay. Nico Solomon is going to stay. We need to look at one more person going. Going to keep both of them. Kickers, we're fine. Punter, I'm fine with. I think Eric Paulding, I'm going to let you go. That'll do it there. Don't need to do custom conferences. We're going to advance to the next week. And now, before we get to the next week, we can custom our schedules for this year. So they have us facing UCLA and Oregon. Can I add any more Big Ten teams to this, though, is the question I want to know. Can I go Big Ten? Nobody. I'm just curious if it's going to be like last time where I just legit can't face any other Big Ten teams. Which I think it is. It's just going to be like I can face 2 a year. And nobody else from the Big Ten, which kind of sucks because I'd like to face the Badgers and Maryland, and it doesn't appear that we're going to be able to. So we'll start our year off again how we kind of did last year with a 2-star. Kind of be our warm-up team, and why not? We should do Iowa State since they stole a lot of players from us towards the stretch. So we'll put the Iowa State Cyclones on there. And then we'll look at another 2-star team for the second week. We'll go Fresno State. This next week. I'm just curious to see who's kind of here to play. We'll amp it up. And we will look to play We faced Baylor. We did Arizona State, Boise, Florida. We faced Kansas. I believe we did face Virginia. We'll face the Cincinnati Bearcats. Why not? And then we'll go ahead and let's look at South Carolina Gamecocks. I don't like this stretch, though. I would like to go at South Carolina. We can look at Auburn. Man, this is a huge stretch of games. For our next 4-star program. This again, but I'd rather not. Let's do Missouri. And at UMass, who do we got? None of those. Ole Miss. Ole Miss beat us out on some players. We could do them, or we could go back to back and Syracuse. I like that. Virginia Tech. Who else do we have available? Boston College. Notre Dame. We could leave them on the board. We'll go at Virginia Tech. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. UTEP. I mean, we don't really have a lot of choices here, chat, so I think with Texas A&M. Well, Mississippi State. I think what I want to do, though, if I made this week open and I went to our first week and just looked at who was available. We have a lot more people to kind of choose from. Could we keep Wake Forest? Why not? So we play. Oh, you know what? No, we're going to keep this open. And I think what I would do is I'll just put a team at this 10th week. North Carolina, Notre Dame, Virginia. Man, that's brutal. Can I put anything here to finish the year? We could. Let's do TCU. So we can do at Oregon versus UCLA again. Versus TCU at Texas A&M. 4, 5, 6, 7. So one of these has to go to home. We'll face Mississippi State at home. All right, chat. I think I'm going to end it there. We're not going to look at the recruiting board yet. We'll hold off on that until the next video to get things kind of underway. But other than that, I appreciate you all. Hope you guys enjoyed the content and are having fun with it. That was kind of our first off season. Hopefully we're looking forward to a better season. We'll worry about depth charts, all that stuff at the next video. Yeah, I hope you guys all have a wonderful night. This is Lethal Star Gaming signing off. Peace out, everybody.